So it's summertime. Can we really put an ice maker outside and it work in Texas?
You can, actually. So, but what you said, ice maker versus ice machine. Okay. So let me explain.
Please.
In your house, you have an ice maker. The ice drops into a bucket. They do make those for outdoor, but it's going to block freeze. It will melt. So your ice machine is what you want. Your Hoshizaki brands, your True brands. What will happen is it will constantly make ice and drain ice is what it will.
Okay.
So it will not freeze, and it can go, an ice machine can use anywhere from 300 to 400 gallons of water a year.
Okay. So that's one of the reasons that you have to have a drain with a lot of cities with an ice maker, which requires you to then tie into a lot of cases with the city to the sewer.
That's correct.
So this becomes a very expensive piece of equipment in a lot of cities.
It does.
And now, if you're doing ice now, to tack on a sink doesn't become that much of a cost issue because all those issues that are tied together.
Right.
But that's one thing I'll never forget. The first time I did an ice maker, I was going to just drain it out into the yard. The city of McKinney was like, no, not a chance.
Yeah, they won't do that.
So any other things we should think about? Are there different types of ice?
There's different types of ice. There's nugget ice, like the Sonic brand ice, drive-in, like the Sonic brand. It's a small chunklet ice. There's a top hat ice. It looks like a little top hat. It draws into a cassette. It's frozen, pushed out. True probably makes the most popular clear ice and full cuber, which is a top hat. It's made for old fashions, and if you have mixed drinks, it's going to hold better in warmer climates. One thing about True that we like is that it has an internal condensation pump and filter that's located in the front of the unit. So it's all inclusive, it's all monolithic. You don't have to find a place where to put the pump at behind the unit. And also you don't have to have an inline filtration. It's all built into the unit itself.
So some other ones you have to do those types.
Right. So for example, Hoshizaki brand or Perlick, you're going to have an external condensation pump and an external inline filter for those units.
How much space do those take up?
Those can, that's where we use our 30-inch depth instead of 24. We can use cavities in the back, but a lot of times you've seen this, we'll need a separate door or access point to get to both of that.
So if you're dealing with this tight layout situation, that becomes a big issue in space management.
It does, and then you'll find out that the pricing is static once you start adding an inline filter and adding a pump, and you buy one that has it built into it, it's offsetting. It's the same.
So. Okay. Well, appreciate that information.
You bet.